up, y'all? It's John Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, Tom MacDonald has dropped a new song, End of the World. Don't know who he is.
Oh, just like, who's Tom?
And it's featuring John Rich.
Ah, what?
Don't know who he is either. But that's what we're all about, to discover new things from around the world. I hear he's really popular in certain parts of America here. And, he's trending on YouTube, which is always interesting, right? Because people go, wait, how have you not heard of this group before? Or have you not heard of this person before? And what you find out is, like, when you do a reaction channel like ours, where we react to stuff from all over the world, there's always some people go like, how have you not heard of this person before? Which is amazing, because it just shows you the diversity of music and entertainment from all over the place. And that even if you have a huge fan base, there's always someone new who could discover something for the first time. And that's what we're about.
That's right.
I just saw the thumbnail for this, which made me had to go look it up, because I'm like, all right, what is this? Is this a country song? Well, no, he's kind of a rapper, actually. But I think John Rich is the country singer. So you got a rapper, but country singer.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I don't know if it's timing-wise or just ironic or coincidental. It feels like there's a lot of songs lately about the end of the world. We recently just reacted to Falling Reverse, right? Watch the world burn, right? Another message of like, this world's coming to end. I was just kind of Googling Tom. Lo and behold, on his Wikipedia page, it said that at one point he was going to open for Falling Reverse.
Oh, are you serious?
So I guess they know each other or they're friends.
Oh.
It didn't happen. I don't know why. Maybe COVID, or the concert was canceled. It does feel like it's a sign of the times, where we just feel like crazy shit's happening all over the place. And see what his take is on this.
And do you notice there's also like an alien?
Yes.
This video, and then
There was aliens and one of other Falling Reverse videos. Yeah. All right, let's check this out, y'all. By the way, if you want to hear some wild, crazy stories from Vegas, check out my Vegas show.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
The last thing you want to see before the end of the world.
Before the end of
That's
the
right.
world.
Subscribe before the end of the world. And away we go.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world,
What a hook.
I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest.
Oh my God, this reminds me of a video game that I worked on.
Top of mountains, we've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Feels like the end is near, our freedom's disappearing. People playing God, call it genetic engineering. The media misleading us and evil's interfering. While the government we need became the power that we're fearing. Our billionaires are going to space, don't blame them for leaving. Birds are falling out the air, fish washing up on our beaches. This is end times, humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone's woke. They told us chase a dollar that made everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment day is coming, you can run or you can stand and fight. Panic in the dark or lead rebellions by the candlelight. This ain't your granddaddy's planet Earth, it's black and white. The end is coming, I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it.
I love his voice.
Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest.
Destroy All Humans. That was the game I worked on before.
Top of mountains, we've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we
While we look down at our phones, they'll drop a bomb from a drone, then an explosion. We should have known it.
We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that
You got it, man. It's a catchy hook.
what did we do it for?
It's grim, but pure comedy.
It is comedy, huh?
Yeah. It's what they call satire. It's like a political cartoon. You know, if you ever read it back in newspapers, like who reads newspapers before? There's always a section in editorial where they have a cartoon. And the cartoon is always funny, but it has a very poignant statement about something that's going wrong with society. And I think that's what this is. It's a statement about society. You know why it works, though? Independent of what political spectrum I'm on, I always like to go to those cartoons and read them in the newspaper because it brings levity to something that feels like it's just a really serious topic. And perhaps it is the common man's way of dealing with things that feel like it's out of their control. You know, when the bomb drops, it's like, I knew it was coming, but I fucking, you know, hopefully next time when the human race comes back, we won't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, anyway, I love Tom's outfit with glittering and
Yeah, it's a pretty cool outfit. You probably couldn't hear me because we have our headphones on, but I was like, that hook is so catchy. By the third time John Rich was saying, I'm like, oh,
right?
yeah, I love him. He's
John
a great
Rich,
singer.
like-
I wonder what else he's sung because I've never heard of him before.
Yes, I absolutely like his, way of singing, his lyrics on this part. I was just like, I love the vibes on this song.
Goofy. I ended up deciding to look at, what other people were saying, reacting to him because, this thing was just taking off. And I was like, all right, before we get a chance to react to it, I wanted to see what other people were saying. When you're watching him through reactors, I was looking at reactors from like young and old, different ethnic backgrounds, people from different viewpoints, and everyone kind of had a very similar sentiment, which made me go like, what's interesting about the kind of topic that he's talking about today is that, especially in the U.S., right? It doesn't matter which side you're on. Both sides feel like something seriously wrong is going on. And if that's not enough to make you go like, all right, we need to figure out how to start building bridges, then we're in trouble. Right? It's not like one side go like, hey, everything is great. And the other side like, no, this is effed up. It's both sides. It's like literally everyone reacting the same way, feeling like, I get it. I feel this too. You got to stop and think for a minute. Like, can we separate even our own emotions of like where we stand to go like everyone is just as angry, upset, disenfranchised and disappointed that at some point you go like, all right, maybe the other side has some interesting points we got to hear and figure out how to bridge these gaps.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I think that's what we should do, right?
Yeah,
At
yeah.
this
And I think
moment.
this song kind of gets to that. It's like, hey, everything seems to go wrong. Why aren't we reaching out and figuring out how to connect with people? And you know what? I guess it might already be too late because the aliens are here.
Yeah.
And maybe next time
I'll do better.
we'll do better.
If there's next time, right? That's the question.
Humans are a lot like cockroaches. I think we will come back again.